In today's video, I'm going to go over some of the best cryptocurrencies to invest in for the month of May. So, without further ado, let's get this started. I like to dive deeper into the fundamental analysis surrounding the project. So its use cases, its traction, because I believe it's more beneficial for you guys in the long run as opposed to technical analysis. Now, not to say I don't use technical analysis though. So if you appreciate the research and analysis I'm bringing you, make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe. I make videos all about pretty much money in crypto, so make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Alright, so the first coin I have for you guys today is Theta Coin. Now Theta Coin currently sits at number 41 on CoinMarketCap and is a really cool coin because it could honestly be the downfall of companies like Netflix and Twitch, and many people are going as far as calling it as a Netflix killer. Unless you've been living under a rock and missed it, Netflix stock fell off a cliff last week, dropping 35% in one day, all because they reported their subscriber count declining this last quarter. Now experts are saying this could happen industry-wide, so we're talking Disney+, Hulu, Peacock, all losing subscribers, with these huge Web2 companies possibly plateauing and user growth. Web3 companies like Filecoin could be able to disrupt the industry and fix a lot of the problems that it faces today. If you go to Theta's white paper, they describe themselves as software that is seeking to incentivize computers to operate on a decentralized video streaming platform. Basically, you can think of it as a decentralized YouTube or Twitch. It's the software that is going to power Web3 streaming services. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what Web2 or Web3 is, Web2 is basically these centralized companies that profit from users like me and you interacting on the platform and selling our information to advertisers and not giving us any money that they make, which is weird because without us, they wouldn't even have anything Web3. On the other hand is this revolution that cuts out these big companies and makes platforms decentralized, meaning that one person or company controls everything and people are rewarded with interacting on the platform. You can think of it like you're scrolling on Instagram and you see an ad for sunglasses and you click it and you buy it. This was Web3. Instagram would give you a cut of the ad revenue that they just made. Web3 is cutting out these companies, making things decentralized and creating networks on computers across the world that are open source instead of what we have today, which is centralized servers, which none of us know anything about. And I don't know about you guys, but I love a cut of all the money that these multi-billion-dollar companies are making off of me. So how Theta, this decentralized streaming service, would work is all these companies that are plugged into the network will be providing users the bandwidth to stream videos. So if your computer has extra bandwidth, you can actually share your banner with other people and get paid for it. And you can also get paid by advertisers if you watch videos with their ads in that. If all this sounds cool to you, it's not even the craziest part. They have Steve Chen, the co-founder of YouTube, an extremely heavy hitter who understands streaming very well on the team, and not only that, but they also have Justin Candle, co-founder of Twitch as well. I mean, come on. If this company doesn't succeed with these people on the team, I don't know what will. These guys created some of the biggest companies in the world, and when you have this type of expertise guiding you, it's kind of hard to mess up. Alright, looking at the technical analysis for Theta currently, it's trading around $1.2 and closer to the 1.5. And as always, I'm using our premium chart. These are all great ways that you guys can read a chart and make trades based off. So if you guys are interested or would just want to know more about it, like I said, I'll leave links to everything down shipping box below, but currently I'm on the 4-hour chart. As you can see over here, we're in a strong sell territory. And the main reason is because the whole market is pretty much down this week. As you can see, things are down almost 10–20% on the week. So I'm not surprised as to why the price is down over here. But like I said, this is more of a long-term play for me. So if we go over here to the all-time chart, data is all-time high. Was back over here about all, we're close to $16. Now, this is trading far below its all-time high. And another thing we can look at is, for some reason, I don't know why Theta is not listed on Coinbase. Now, I'm sure we all know Coinbase lists the top coins, and I mean not anymore, they pretty much list anything at this point. But with Data being such a big coin and being around for a really long time, I'm surprised why Coinbase is not supporting Theta. So once they support as well, and I'm pretty sure they will at one point in the future, we're gonna see another run up in his price, but I honestly think 14 $15 is easily attainable. All right, coming up. For the second coin, we have Filecoin. Now, Filecoin currently sits at number 41 on CoinMarketCap, so it's pretty high up there with a market cap of $1.5 billion. Now, what's cool about Filecoin is it's the Web3 way company individuals like you or me will be able to store files in the future. This was all started by one Stanford grad, which I find kind of weird how all the top crypto projects are started in Ivy League schools, but who am I to complain? But he saw today's internet as way to centralize all of the web you interact with today is sorted on centralized servers that can have power outages or just be shut down anytime they want. I mean, think about it. If YouTube or Netflix goes offline, you have no videos to watch. It's all controlled by one company. And we've seen this happen time and time again with Instagram. There's always some glitches going on, DMS, not working, apps crashing, features just disappearing. But if we had a peer-to-peer system like what Filecoin is offering, stuff like that will never happen there. Will be no crashes. And you might be thinking to yourself, okay, I get why a centralized web is bad, it can be shut down, leaving us with nothing. It can be controlled and censored by the government. It can do sneaky stuff by collecting your information. So why are we still using a centralized mode? And the answer to that is simple. Centralized servers give companies control over things like the speed of the internet, so they can make sure it's loading instantly. They can also control the quality of the content to make sure it's really good quality. So something like 4,000, and today there just really doesn't exist a better or faster alternative, but that might be changing soon now. Filecoin built their blockchain on top of something called IPFS, the Interplanetary File System. This is basically the idea that in the future, when humans are on other planets, they can send data back and forth. But for today, basically it means anyone in the world could send and receive data easily. So how this would work is when someone needs files to be stored to the cloud. So pretty much just not on their own computer. Individuals like you and I could be like, hey, we will store your files on our computer for like $10 a day or whatever price that we agree upon. The Filecoin blockchain would then send those files to our computer and it will be stored there. Now you might be thinking, how is it safe if it's on some random person's computer? Well, you don't have to worry about that because those people will never be able to see your files because they are private and locked by Filecoin's blockchain. This theoretically means that you could go out and buy a couple of terabytes of storage and put it in your basement and let it run on Filecoin, making use of extra money. Now, this decentralized system is way better than having all the data stored on centralized servers, because for one is giving everyday users the chance to make some extra money, and they also keeps the data closer to the user who's storing it, which makes uploads and downloads a lot quicker. And if you've ever tried uploading a YouTube video, you know just how long a 10-minute video can take to upload. Think about it. If you were a company that needed a lot of data in the cloud, you would have to pay millions of dollars to do this, and you really can't negotiate because they're price or nothing. Then on top of that, your data might be across the whole world on another server, making it slower to retrieve and download your information. And if the company wants to do, they could just stop storing your stuff on all their servers altogether. But Filecoin is going to fix these issues by sending the user's files to server providers like you and I that are close to the user, fixing the speed problem. It also is going to allow users to choose their costs for storing data by giving them the option of what server provider they want to use. So maybe one particular provider is super quick and it costs more because they have a better computer. On the other hand, you might go with a cheaper option because it is further away and you want to save money. And the best part of all this, as I mentioned, is it's all on a Web 3.0, so no one can just shut it down. All right. Looking at the price action for a Filecoin, currently it's trading at $7.03, very close 8, and this is very similar to not only with Theta, what we talked about pretty much every other coin in the market right now. It's down a lot, specifically in the last 10 days. And we're also in a strong sell territory, which I'm really trying to push you guys to see that it's not a bad thing right now, because the whole market is down. We're not going to be able to see these strong signals a lot. Even if we do, it's going to be, what do people call it, a pump fake. It's going to be a fake run-up, is going to come back down, because I hate to break it to you, we are in a bear market. So the best thing you can do right now is just keep buying dollar cost averaging, and just keep buying as many coins as you can while also maintaining your risk level. But if we zoom out to the macro level, I want to share something with you guys. Pretty much, I'm sure we all know this. Every company out there is storing data on the cloud, like millions and millions of gigabytes, terabytes, whatever you call that data. If Filecoin can even capture a small percentage of that, even a 1%, maybe 2%, that will do tremendous numbers for his price. So it's not like Filecoin isn't a dying industry. This is a growth industry. 16% is a huge, huge growth in about 5 years. So I have very, very huge faith in Filecoin price because one, not only do we have the all-time high of crazy numbers, but it has a real use case I think a lot of people use in the future and with the growing industry. This is all just very bullish signs for the price of Filecoin. All right, but these were my top crypto picks for the month of June. As always, do your own research before you invest and let me know what coins you guys think have some crazy potential down the comments section below. But I really hope this video helped you guys out, and as always, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in next week's video.